Yeah, we're like teasing her that her mom's gonna cry, but
Everyone's watching. They're already like, "Are you guys ready?"
Oh, is it this?
the one.
Ako ina nga, Honey Boy, almost ready, don't cry. Ako, text ako si Honey Boy, be. Ha, karon.
Who's older, you or Kuya?
Me by 6 months.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Mm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the bride and groom. And walk straight towards that chandelier. Turn towards each other. Now, Ben, take a little half step back. Then get closer to him. You're getting married. Don't be shy. Go ahead and hold his hand with your left hand. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated or you can walk around and take all the pictures. All right. Ben and Cheryl, welcome to Love Story Chapel. You are here today to be joined in holy matrimony. Now, this isn't a commitment to be taken lightly. It's never ill-advised. This always is entered into discreetly and soberly. And that means you guys know you're getting married today, correct?
Yes.
All right, we double check. It is Las Vegas after all.
yeah.
Now, marriage is truly one of the most beautiful things in the world that you could choose to participate in. Congratulations to the both of you for making that choice today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, with that being said, what I can tell you about marriage is that it's definitely, first and foremost, one of the firmest of foundations that God has for the both of you for real growth and fulfillment in this life together as husband and wife. Marriage is also probably one of the most incredibly diverse adventures you could ever get to take, and you are lucky enough to get to take that with your true love.
Oh.
But most importantly, I can tell you that marriage it's always going to be your responsibility. That's where my job starts. I got to make sure you understand that particular part. Now, what this means to you is that from here on out, you're saying that you promise to take care of each other, you're going to be there for one another, and you will love each other from here on out.
Yes.
Yes. Probably already do that right now, right? How long have you guys been together for?
3
years. So you guys are no stranger to that list.
Yeah.
Of course. Now, the reason why I'm still going to mention this to you, though, is because the reality is marriage is a tough job sometimes. There are definitely days where this feels like a big responsibility. But that's normal. It's actually supposed to feel like that sometimes. It's one of the clever ways that marriage keeps you in line throughout your years together. So don't ever let that discourage you. Instead, let it help you focus on the fact that there are many responsibilities that you take on throughout your whole life. And on that list, this marriage will remain on top because this is going to bring you the most rewards. It's going to offer you the greatest love. And when you put all your effort into it, it is most definitely the one with the best ending. So trust me when I tell you that this will be worth all the effort you put in. Now, in a moment, you get to recite vows. You'll exchange rings.
Yeah.
You'll give each other that kiss. And then off into the neon sunset you go as a married couple to start those adventures. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Indeed. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we're all in. Let's keep going.
Definitely.
Now, as you head out the door and start those adventures, one thing is for certain. That adventures are sometimes ups and sometimes down. You could end up on the top of a mountain. You could end up at the bottom of the valley. But the difference is from here on out, you'll be together throughout it all, hand in hand, taking on whatever comes your way. And this is your greatest strength. This is how you take on everything together. So now you know that confidence is in you. So should you ever stumble, she's there to catch you. Should you ever fall, he's going to lift you right back up.
It's a bit heavy, but yeah.
Now, the valleys that you encounter are also important to you because although it might feel like a struggle, it is the place where you will definitely learn about respect, commitment, and forgiveness for each other. And those are all important ingredients for a long-lasting marriage. And then together, you'll make it back to those mountaintops where you get to celebrate victory and gain perspective. And that means you'll turn around and look at the valleys that you crossed to get to that point. And you will realize that as tough as it was down there, that's not what defines this relationship. What truly defines your relationship is who you chose to be in all the valleys and all the peaks with. And that person you chose is holding your hand, standing in front of you, and they are more than ready to commit to you. So without further ado, Time to do some vows. Now, a vow is a declaration of love. It is your verbal promise of the heart, and the ring is what seals that promise. Now, we have rings for the bride and groom. Could you please present those rings?
They're very beautiful in their. Okay.
You'll take his.
Yeah.
He takes hers, and then hand her those flowers. And we'll have those
Don't
back to you in
put
just a second.
The using of power.
Now, place the ring in the palm of your right hand, and hold your two hands next to each other so you can see them. Each other, the ones with the rings. Now, just like that. Now, you are looking at the quintessential symbol of love and commitment and marriage. It is the wedding ring. And when it's on your hand, they all understand. They know exactly what that ring means. Funny part is, that's not why it's there. See, that ring that you hold was not created to communicate to other people. It was actually created just to communicate to you. It's there to remind you about who you love, to remind you about who you married, to remind you about this very moment. And the best part about that ring is it's simple and easy enough to be able to remind you every day. So please keep that close to your heart. And I hope whenever you see that ring on your hand, that it will always bring you back to today, back to the words you're about to share. Now, Ben, you're going to start this off. You'll be taking that ring. You're going to be placing it on her left hand. But I have to ask you a question before you do.
Okay.
Ben, do you take Cherryl to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day on, for rich or for poor, in sickness and in health, to love, honor, and cherish her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Well, then please place that ring on her hand. And look at her and say, with this ring,
With this ring,
I choose you.
I choose you
With equal love,
with equal love
as a mirror,
as a mirror
for my true self.
for my true self.
I give you all my love
I give you all my love
and devotion
and devotion
forever
forever
and ever.
and ever.
Perfect. I give 2 evers are always better than one.
Yeah.
Let Ben seal that. Kiss that ring. Seal it with a kiss, if you would. Did you get that? Do I need to make him do it again? Do you want another one? One more kiss. One more kiss for the camera.
Oh, God.
Trust me, those are her favorite. This is gonna be your favorite shots in the whole set. Now, Cheryl, you're taking that ring. You're gonna be placing it on his left hand. Before you do, I need to ask you.
Yeah.
Cheryl, do you take Ben to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day on, for rich or for poor, in sickness and in health, to love, honor, cherish him as long as you both shall live?
I absolutely do.
Place that ring on his hand and say, with this ring,
With this ring,
I choose you
I choose you
with equal love
with equal love
as a mirror
as a mirror
for my true self.
for my true self.
I give you all my love
I give you all my love
and devotion
and devotion
forever
forever
and ever.
and ever.
We made it even. Go ahead and seal his ring with a little kiss if you would too.
One more time.
Oh, I got that.
Perfect.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Now guys, what I'm going to bring over to you is the candle ceremony. The unity candle.
Yeah.
Now the idea behind the unity candle, as you see, there's a candle in the middle. That represents his marriage. Hasn't been lit yet because we're not quite there, but we're going to be. And the candles on each side of that represent each one of you as individuals. You'll notice that flame on top, as most candles have. But what that flame really represents is the love that you have burning inside. Now, in a moment, you will each grab the candle in front of you, and you will each light the middle candle at the same time. And what happens is you're going to combine your two flames to create a new one. And the one that you create can never be separated again. Your love is the same way. When you leave here today, make no mistake, you are going to be one love as well. Now, if you would, go ahead and grab the candle in front of you. You want to come right over here? And now go ahead and slowly light that candle.
Like the camera.
Keep it there. Keep it holding. It's almost there. Maybe use your hands. Don't worry about that. Keep that. Keep it. Keep. There it is. I think it's lit. And now you're going to blow out your own candle if you would. And put it right on back. Now, guys, that candle is going to go home with you today. When you get back to your house, I hope you have a spot you can leave it out so you can light it all the time. For a celebration, for an anniversary, maybe one of those times you're in the valley, you need a light to show your way out. Because every time you light this candle, it will bring you right back to today, right back to these words. Now,
Where's my candle name?
face each other, hold hands. Ben, get a little closer. There we go. You don't want to be far away for this next part, trust me.
Yeah.
Now, from here on out, I hope every day continues to strengthen and deepen the bond that you just formed with each other. But I also hope that this bond always remains full of tenderness and grace, because the connection that you share with one another does deserve that type of respect. The most important thing is to work hard every day to meet the promises you've made with the exact same love that brought you together in the first place. And so, having committed to each other with a declaration of vows and an exchange of ring, and with the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, it gives me great pleasure to let you know that March 29th is your new anniversary. Don't forget that, Ben. I now pronounce you married, and now you may finally kiss as husband and wife. Congratulations, and God bless you both. You want to hand her back those flowers? Now turn towards me, hold hands. Get a good picture of that right there. You guys gonna hold hands, look at each other from the side. One more kiss.
Oh, wow.
And now together walk on up that aisle as husband and wife. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Mr. and Mrs. Van.
Do I hold each moment true?